Excuse me. thing will just load up, please. Okay. Ah, where'd the shit go? There it goes. Okay. Alright. Let me readjust some shite as I'm doing the things, but what's up, people? I know it's a surprise. It's a Thursday night stream. When Dark said he was going to be fucking recording and shit. I mean, not recording, but writing and shit today. Well, I did that this morning. That's why there was no stream this morning. I wrote a bit, did some stuff, was happy with it. Finally got off my ass and did some stuff. It's a nice feeling. It's a very nice feeling. Anyway. So we're here. On one hand, I was like, I'm done. I could have played some Swtor after eating my dinner. I had to restart my computer, though, because the fucking mic software updated and OBS didn't want to register it, which was understandable after I figured it out, but still kind of pissed me off. So I'm like, you know what? We're almost done with the Paper Moon stuff. It's supposed to be 16 sections. We're on fucking 15. We're almost done. Maybe I can get it done within give or take 2 hours. Give or take is the key word here. So we're gonna get right into it. Alright, let's see. So last time we left off, Ranny went fucking crazy here and transformed into God mode because she wanted to create a clone army of fucking servants to try and save the world. I have some words about that. And then Durga turned into her evil self and is trying to destroy the world to bring Shiva into being because reasons. Anyway. It's all over. I observed the world's destruction. I calculated a way to avoid it. I made a plan, put it into action. It still wasn't enough. My calculations were mistaken. Where did I go wrong? From the start? Back when I was still a formless being. My only job was to protect this tiny Paper Moon world, yes. I was nothing more than a little program with the duty, ability, and drive to govern the world. That world. But then, at some point, a distortion no one noticed appeared nearby. A distortion, the great summoning system the humans were so intimately familiar with. And in the even greater current in which that system is connected. And like a magnet moving ice sand inside a paper box, the distortion had an effect on me too. The next thing I knew, I'd been cut off and found myself here. I think this version of me is the one who felt she had to save this world. Another self, hidden within me as I manage this world. A me who isn't interested in enduring, repairing, negotiating with, or ignoring the impending threat. But who felt she had to take protective measures to fight to save the world. Then I, had another thought. In this world, is this world the only one I need to protect? I couldn't stop thinking about the question, so I turned my attention to the outside world. Its bleak, desolate landscape mirrored that of the Paper Moon. So, I thought I needed to govern that world too, that I had to fight to save it. The duty was already mine. I already had the ability and drive to govern this world. But then, I learned that world was on the brink of destruction. It couldn't be right. So I ran the numbers and tried to save it. As the grass keeps cracking, I tried. Ah, hello. Scion for the save? Now I see. So you're an alter ego too. If I were to guess, I would say you are the alter ego of salvation. This does not compute. Query. Why? Why not try and answer that with the calculations you do so well? Especially since I'm a little bit busy at the moment. I'm asking you because that query is too difficult to answer myself. The equation is equally complicated. I do understand that you're attempting to use your own body to get the energy that is actively destroying my programming under control. But I also understand that you're doing so by directly connecting your body to mine via a specialized fragment that is capable of transmitting special kinds of data. Even though each function on fundamentally incompatible standards. If what you're doing fails... If what you're doing fails, you'll be destroyed along with me. In fact, even as we speak, your very life is being drained. Yes, you may be right. Bypass. Extended. Transfer loop. Close. Opened. Triple layered. Helix. So you do understand. Then why are you doing this? It is the only way for us to escape with our lives. You can't understand that, right? Yes. I also understand what you're trying to hide. If you are successful at connecting your nervous system to my Presto one, and rewriting my admin privileges, then would it not be possible for you to escape on your own, without needing to try to stop my runaway process? Yes, but there would be no point in doing that. I certainly do not need to be an outsider here as well. Yes, that's right. My real self has no right to call herself Dark's friend. By the time I worked up my courage, it was too late. I missed my window, as they say. Scion Ethnam is not a member of his team. She's a spectator. Or at best, a cheerleader. So I'm sure my real self will continue to maintain walls between her and Chaldea. Because I calculated that, at the very end, there will be something that must be done with which we require an outsider to do. But that is not currently the case. There's something else I can do here. Now. Right now, I'm a different version of myself. An alternate future self. An alternate future, blah blah blah. An alternate future self-created when I was caught up in this accident. A me that cut off the wisdom from my grown-up self. My personality here can only exist as part of the dream world resting atop the Paper Moon. A trick my mind is playing only because of all those desperate elements coming together in one place. Yes. Though I may only be Dark's cheerleader in the outside world. Here. I want to experience what it would be like to adventure alongside him as a friend. Alright, let's see. Oh, is that Kama? Oh, shit. Kama! Shit. This isn't good. This isn't good. Can't even hear! Oh, we got a unique thing for it. It's okay, Master. You don't have to look so worried. I'm a lot tougher than I look. Don't forget, I'm not just a god, I'm also a demon king. And not to mention, there's something I really want. Something I'm sure I can get if I put in the effort. I'm actually making me want to do my best here. At least a little bit. Wait. Hang on. What was it I wanted again? I know. I get it. Something I don't have. Something no one will give me. Ugh. Since there's nothing I can't give them. I really want it. I'm guessing love? I'm sorry, BB here now? I mean, I guess I expected that because Cyberverse bullshit, but BB's here now? Yeah? Yeah! Would you just hurry up and remember already? I really don't like showing up in serious scenes like this. Oh, right. It was you. Sure was, paper or not, a moon's still a moon. Normally I'm all about fighting fire with fire when it comes to moonery shenanigans like this. But this time, I thought you'd be a better fit than me or any of the Sakura 5. So just this once, I arranged things to make sure you'll be able to join Master on his latest excursion. Well, aren't you generous? I guess this is where I thank you, right? But you know, I kind of get the sense I'm halfway dying outside this little mind room or wherever it is we're in. Hey, that's hardly my fault. The most you're getting from me is a hang in there. Anyway, What do you mean by arrange things? Oh, please, you need to ask. I made you into something that matched this world. Something that would obviously get you in here along with Master. See, I just have a little more experience than your average AI when it comes to manipulating you-know-what. Oh, but to be clear, the Sakura 5 are a special case that don't quite fall under those rules. They're more like cancers I cut out of myself by forcing them to be generated naturally. Still, there are some common techniques I could use, and since I'm a genuine final boss, I knew exactly what to do with them. Pretty amazing of me, huh? What are you even going on about? Whoops, well, I digress. I still haven't explained what I did to you, have I? Well, to put it simply, I made you into an alter ego. More accurately, I severed your alter ego self from your original self. And what kind of self is that? Now, that's where now, where's the fun in that if I just come out and tell you? But I'll give you a hint. You already know. It's an element. I get it. A personality that always existed inside you. But it would normally never work, because it would never come up to the front, so to speak. Because compared to the love you give to others, it's practically nothing. I mean, your usual self is made to give something to every person in the world. It's no wonder this side of you gets lost in the scuffle. In the shuffle, whatever. But now that it's been isolated and allowed to come out as an alter ego, where's the harm in letting you be seen for who you are? Exhale. No, this makes sense. I thought there was something strange going on with me too. Yeah, you acted a lot like your summer self. I mean, unless I was high on summer or something, there's just no way I, of all people, would be so openly plead or cajole or... Well, never mind that for now. What's done is done. Anyway, I guess this means I'm an alter ego of myself, who genuinely wants, you know, that. Sure does. Well, now that we got all that cleared up, I think it's time you remembered why you're the one in here now too. To be clear, it's not like I predicted everything about how this was going to go down. I just had a sense it should be you here fighting rather than any of us. I didn't see why that was until just now. Ah, I get it. If it really did have to be me, then yeah, that's probably why. I see it now too. And don't tell me how cruel this is. I mean, you could, but me being the final boss Kohai and all, I'll just take it as a compliment. I won't. It's a compliment for us Demon Kings too. Anyway, I know what I have to do now, but that still leaves one problem. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll all work out somehow. Alright then. From your past memory to your present self. Good luck. Easy for you to say. I knew you and I shouldn't get mixed up if we could help it. Now then. I think it's time I go hurt her like only a Demon King fragment can. Hang in there, Kama! Take this! Phew. Thanks, Master. I feel better now. I win! I'm winning! My world-ending dance will never stop, not until Shiva arrives. Now come, my beloved Shiva, my husband. Come! Come! Come to me! This world can't take much more of this! Don't worry. It's fine. I know how I can win this now. Just watch me turn the tables on her. What? You don't believe me? Yeah, guess I can't blame you there. I'll admit, there's still one hurdle left to overcome. I need more resources. And not one of your command spells. You're barely on your feet as it is. No, I need a different source of energy. One I can suck completely dry without worrying about the consequences. As long as I have that, we should be golden. I don't suppose you've seen any energy like that around here? I don't... What's that coming up from the broken ground? This is... don't tell me Shiva's fucking helping. Don't tell me this is Shiva and their bullshit. Well then! See how this goes from here on out. It's never enough. Wherever I went, whatever I did, nothing was ever enough. That dissatisfaction was everything to me. So, I kept looking for, I don't know, something. Treasure. Oh wait, no, this is this guy. Okay. It's never enough, yes. The satisfaction was everything. So I kept looking for, I don't know, something. Treasure, weapons, gold, fame, acclaim, land, victory, pleasure, indulgence, delicacies, supremacy, security. I wanted it all. But there's still something else I want. Something that, more than anything, I have to have. What is it? I can't remember, much as I wish I could. But I know it's precious and irreplaceable. I want it. I want it so badly. Without it, I can never be who I'm meant to be. This isn't my perfect self. I'm flawed. I'm lacking something. I think it was a woman. Yeah, that's probably it. A woman. Which probably means... a bride? No, not that. I don't think. I feel like it was something different. Something closer. Something more inseparable. Someone who'll always be with me. Someone I'd always be with. Together as one, anyway. Something incredibly important I forgot about, because I just assumed she would always be there. Mom? Berserker. I sat down on the ground and touched his body. I gathered every bit of willpower I could muster. And look at him. Oh no. I knew it right away. His body may be built differently from mine, but right now, he's part of the same world I am, and we're master and servant. His wounds are mortal. He doesn't have long... No. I wanted a family. I missed having a family. Why is it that almost everyone I think of as family leaves me? Even now. No! I have to do something. Anything. Whatever it takes. Fixing people is my job. There has to be something I can do. I'm sick and tired of feeling powerless. I look closer. Where exactly is he hurt? What can I fix to restore his functionality? The command spell won't do it. It'll be like trying to fix a cracked bowl. And energy I put in would just pour out of him and only make things worse. No. What he needs is to have his functionality restored, period. Come on, Inyus, think! Don't worry about breaking the code. Right now, the results are all that matter. The code? The hell you planning on, Inyus? I have an idea of what she might be doing, but nothing for sure. Even if you do run afoul of a forbidden process, the governor's not going to notice. Not even going to notice. That's right. Yeah, the governor's like unconscious right now. I don't have a genuine purpose connector like she does. But that doesn't mean I can't force a connection anyway. That's it. I'm gonna connect to Berserker directly to my circuits. I'll make the system think he's another AI like me. That way, my repair programs might be able to access the damaged areas and fix them. Okay, it's kind of similar to what I was imagining she would do. You're gonna kind of fuse with him. Kind of. Little ingenious. Alright, oh, sorry, someone just sent me something, I laughed at it. Anyway. And since we'll be connected directly, we can feed him Ranimate without any loss, which should boost efficiency and make the repair easier. Yeah, this could work. I've been thinking about what I could have done to save him ever since she disappeared. About how, if something like that happened again, I don't want to just stand back and twiddle my thumbs because the damage was beyond the scope of my abilities. I don't think I would have even come up with this idea if it wasn't for her. If I can't understand the broken parts, I just have to make them into extensions of a system I do understand, even if I have to force it! The only problem is that it'll be like trying to sew together two hearts of completely different sizes and shapes. It'll almost certainly result in the weaker one falling apart. There's no question which one of us that is. But, oh well, I might end up breaking, but I should at least be able to get him moving again for a while. And that's better than everything ending right here. It doesn't matter if it's a little messy. I'll just jab him in so we're connected, and then... Berserker? Don't. It's hopeless. Ugh. Where is this coming from? What happened to the self-assured Berserker I know? This has nothing to do with that, you idiot. How many times have I told you? I'm a really smart guy. That's how I know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter if we use the same reanimate. Servants and AIs are just too different. You can't possibly tie us together. Our molds will never fit. We can't know unless we try. How did I know that was going to happen? How did I know that was going to be the response? Oh, yes, we can. The moment you try to connect us, you die. Are you really that stupid? I'm not. I know it's important. If anything, you're the idiot who doesn't get it. What was that? Answer me this. You told that lady not to stand between you and what you want, and she wiped the floor with you. So now that she beat you, you're just gonna give up on the getting revenge and go home? Hell no! I want to get back at her with every fiber of my being! Right? There you go. Huh? That's how you're supposed to be. Selfish and self-centered. So why are you holding back just out of concern for me? That's not who you are. Hey, stop! Don't do this, you idiot! Initiating force connection. Disregard all errors. Send repair program at full speed. Begin operation! You really are an idiot! There's no way this can work! I'm not like you! Now knock it out before you pop like a balloon! Just shut up, will you? Oh God, so it comes! Huh? It's working? How? This shouldn't work. If we're both human, this would be like trying to give a blood transfusion to someone with a completely different genetic different genetic structure and blood type. A servant and master like us couldn't possibly match up like... No way. Is that it? And yes, so you? Are you telling me she's a fucking servant too? Lancer! Come on, Lancer. Hang in there! Ugh! Lancer! Damn it. She got me. This almost never happens. What's the situation? It's okay. Assassin's fighting her now. Though I don't know if she can win. I see. Yeah, even for the god of love. Kali's gonna be one hell of an opponent. As for Berserker... He's got taken down just like you. I think his master is trying to save him. But I doubt it's going to work. I don't know about that. He's a lot tougher than you think. Anyway, I can't let Kama do this alone. I gotta heal up and get back out there, but... Hey, Master. I don't suppose you got anything to eat, do you? Huh? Who cares about food now? I'm sending you some reanimate to help you recover right now. Just be patient and... Never mind that. Being hungry is actually a pretty big deal for me. I think I'd recover if I eat something. Probably. So it's just a mood thing? More an attitude thing! Oh, fine, here. Thanks. Sandwich? I didn't make this. Wait, did you? Something wrong with that? I saw you making them, so I thought I'd give it a try myself when I had some free time. Not bad. No, scratch that. Something you made yourself is the best food I could ask for, Master. Alright, down the hat. What? If you don't want it, you could just throw it away. It's fine. It's not that. Do you have any flavor adjustments for me, like you did for those AIs? You're an expert at observing individual people's tastes, remembering what they like, and customizing their food to make it much better, right? That stuff just popped in my head at the time. It's not like I'm some kind of expert. Besides, you don't need any little garnishes like that, so what's the point? Even if I can tell you're not a normal servant. Even I can tell. You're one of those great hero types who could just beat about anyone if they went all out, right? I'm not sure about the whole great hero thing. But I do think I could beat just about anyone, yeah. And the only exception would be my middle brother when he's really on his game. So why did I, of all people, end up as your master? You would have had much easier time fighting if not for me. You might even be the victor here already, rather than beat up and wounded. Honestly, if you want to give up, I wouldn't even blame you. Really, why fight at all? I already told you. I want to see you smile. And I want that because you're my master. You want to know why you're my master instead of someone else? Beats me. But that's fine. I'm here because I want to be your servant. That's what I told you earlier. That's what I want to do before, and that's what I want to do now. That's not a reason. Most people wouldn't want anything to do with a downer like me. I'm a pain in the ass. Well then, maybe the answer's easier than I thought. Huh? Munching. This is really good. You remember the Rakasha lady I told you about? The one I had a kid with? Let's just say, I never really minded a woman who could be a pain in the ass. Are you comparing me to a literal cannibal? Jerk. Alright. Now that I had something tasty, I think it's time I head back. Plus my injuries are just about healed. That's a lie. But I guess I can't stop him. Hello. This is when this should happen. What the? Looks like I won't be getting a turn after all. What the fuck is this? Is it Shiva? Is it Shiva saying, go punch my wife in the face, please? Tell her to knock it off. She's being a bitch. And let's see. Alright, let's see what the fuck else happens here. This void-formated data. I can open this. Even if it's a trap. It's not as if things can get any worse. Alright, let's see what's inside this package. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay. Alright, fucking Ryder and his ability. I send energy to the future where it's needed. That son of a bitch pulls in a fucking thing at the last minute. Is that Ryder's mask? No. It's just the shape it's been compressed into. Oh, hey, what's this bonus data? Ahem! It's kind of embarrassing to be recording one of these. It's not like I'm around to care anymore. Anyway, you're watching this right now what you're watching right now is my dying message. I'm inscribing this data in the final moments before my death, after some sniper I couldn't see shot me. As for why I'm doing this, well, I've always enjoyed measuring the future and making preparations for it. So I looked into some stuff, and I think I have a decent idea what's going on here. In the future, this whole world's gonna be a system of sorts. It's already beginning to happen. I'm not an oracle or future teller, so I don't know exactly what kind of system that's gonna be. It's just a theory I arrived at after observing all the pockets tied to the various areas that have been sent flying to the perimeter after those rotations. Speaking of which, the central governing AI didn't mention this, but that wasn't just one rotation. As fast as it was, it might have felt like a single rotation, but it was more like tens of thousands. At any rate, I thought about what those rotations could be for, and this is what I came up with. That system is going to make use of conceptual rotations and centrifugal force. As to what that actually means, well, you in the future probably have a better idea of that than I do. Anyway, as I lay here dying, I thought, if my power is just going to go to waste, might as well leave it to the future. I don't know what's going to be used for, but should be better than to not have it all. Maybe it'll make a difference somehow. So, I opened up a void pocket and deposited all the excess raniment tied to Ryder's noble phantasm into it. And since the world could end up rotating again after I'm gone, these coordinates were my only option. The church in the center of the world, the place least susceptible to the effects of the rotation. All I wanted to do was see what came next, but since I'm not able to, I'm entrusting this little nest egg of mine to someone in the future. Use it however you like. See ya. Hang on. Was there anyone other than me who could open void pockets? Well, I'm sure things will work out. I see. So this is those Type T's leftover activated raniment. From when he used Ryder's noble phantasm to power that spell that took out Castor. It seems like an awful lot of leftovers. Well, he was dying. I bet he threw in some extras since it was meant to be a parting gift. Anyway, talk about a lucky break. This energy will do nicely. I'm pretty sure this is what I need to stop Kala. Piece of cake. Really? However, there's still two problems you have to deal with. The first is, well, it's not that big of a deal. It can wait until later. But the second one is pretty important. I'm gonna need some time. These resources are kind of like a compressed file. It's gonna take a little time to extract them before I can use them. Got it. I'll buy you some time then. What are you, stupid? You think it's that easy? Her opponent there is the goddess of destruction and slaughter. Even Bima and Doyo were no match for her. She's focusing on her dancing right now, but as soon as I start working, she'll turn her attention to me. So, how's a master like you gonna buy me time? When your servant is too busy fighting to fight at all, much less protect you. You shouldn't try to be a hero. You definitely shouldn't throw your life away. It's okay. But if I can buy you time, you'll turn the tables on her, right? I have faith in you. It doesn't matter how coolly you say it. The answer's still no. This is a purely practical problem. You gotta be smarter about it. The only chance we might have is for Burma and Duro to recover and play Meat Shield until I'm ready. Yeah, we definitely don't have time for that, huh? It's okay, Cyan actually gave me something a little useful, though. Yes, plot device bullshit. Let's go. Now that I think of it, Dark. There is something I should tell you about now, while we still have the chance. It's about the conceptual eye Medusa gave us, which we're using as a compass to find our destination. Well, more accurately, it's about the bonus she mentioned. Yeah, what was it anyway? It's very aggressive, that is for sure. To make a long story short, this eye still contains her noble phantasm's power. Chrysandor, the father of all monsters. Well, not exactly. That kind of goes to Titan too, but whatever. And his ability to summon monsters on his own. Granted, this power is more limited in this form, but nonetheless... Wait, seriously? Since you're already used to summoning, I'm sure you can make use of it. So I will tweak it on the way to our destination, to ensure that it will function as part of your Mystic Code, and let you summon a number of monsters by feeding it Raniment. But do not rely on it too heavily. Mystic Code or not, humans are not made to connect to a heroic spirit's noble phantasm. Think of it as a very dangerous, single-use summoning Mystic Code that may well blow up in your face if you're not careful. I would only use it when things are dire and you have exhausted all other alternatives. Yeah, I think that option is now. So, she left us. That's Medusa. She left us a little fucking thing to... If this doesn't count as dire, then I don't know what would. Chrysandor! However the hell you say it. Aha! We did summon a wolf. A Cerberus. Oh? I smell it. I smell more of my detested demons! Hey, yeah. Medusa's monsters are technically demons, too. So it makes sense that Kala would see them as the kind of creatures she was made to destroy. I doubt she'll be able to ignore them. And if she doesn't, that could buy us the time I need. Damn it. Okay, I'm getting started, Master. Whatever you do, don't push yourself too hard. Am I gonna get like a support? Oh, never mind. Alright. And another one. Ah, okay, we got the struggle things on us, I see. Three times, huh? Alter ego, okay. Blood! Victory is mine! I'm not done yet! Come on. It's okay. You don't have to push yourself so hard. Excuse me. It hurts, right? You're in pain, right? So, why? Why would you do this for me? How could you look me in the eye and tell me you had faith in me? You have. You really are an idiot. Please, you have to understand. You're an idiot. You're wrong. You'll only ever regret putting your faith in me. I'm a liar. In the same way love always comes with truth, it also comes with lies. It broke. I can't summon anymore. It's okay. I finished just in time. Extraction complete. Maybe you don't want to give me this gift, but I'm going to make the most of it anyway! Is she gonna finally ascend into the final form? Yep. The MILF form, let's go. There we go. Finally, the form I've been waiting for. I am Anaga, the Formless One, who burned to ash in the flames that would do the same to the whole universe. Wait, you don't mean... Great. You always catch on at the worst possible moment, even when you're beat up and exhausted. Of all the times for you to rediscover your sensitive side. Gods, you really are hopeless. Yes, that's right. The last remaining problem, the sole inescapable drawback of this plan, is that I'll lose the Holy Grail War and never get what I want. But what I want only matters to me. Don't worry, Master. I should still be able to grant your wish of returning home. It's okay. There was no other choice. I can't help myself. I have to reach for what I want, even when I know I can never have it. That's just the way this me, the only one that exists here now, is. Is that? Oh! Oh! You're wreathed in Shiva's flames! That's right. They're still burning me, even now. And since these flames belong to Shiva, They're connected to him even as we speak. As for me, I like a form. I am no more than ash. Ash meant to be spread across the ground. Now, let me ask you this. Can this ash that smells like Shiva serve as the replacement for the ground? No. No, no! These flames are fake! These aren't what I seek. They're not what I want! All I want is Shiva, my beloved husband! It's okay. I'm willing and able to help you with that. I can satisfy all your desires, no matter what they are. This may not be the real Shiva, but that won't matter once you're satisfied. Don't you dare try to lure me into depravity, foul demon king! Damn. I really wanted it, too. Love. Alright. Let's see. I gotta think about this. I could keep these guys in. But let me also remind myself. Could use a pretender. I think I'll keep that in the back row. We'll replace Lollylot with you. We'll see how this goes, I guess. Alright, 3 bars. Shit. Alright, what the fuck does this mean? More burning. Grants resistance to all attacks. Of fucking course you would have that. Alright, Enkidu, do the thing. I'm just going for the stun. Excuse me, god damn it. Alright, what do the cards say now? Ash is burning, building up. Okay. Now, I believe you only have 1 left, right? Yes.
いいですよ。
Do the thing, comma.
さあ、情欲の矢を放ちましょう。もはや私に体がなく、すべてはつながり虚空と果てる。永遠の旅から愛の星海、サンサーラ、カーマ。これが
Of course you blocked from that, but that's okay.
どうにか
Come on, comma. Fuck him up. Damn, so close.
いくらでもどうぞ。いただき
Of course you use invincibility. God damn it.
どうぞ。我に
分かったよ。的確に行こう。えい。
堪能してください。いくらでもどうぞ。
Again, you fucking bitch.
肉変態。
How dare you?
あってバニーは何でも
はいはい。
分かったよ。
Bitch keeps fucking invincibilitying herself. It's kind of annoying.
どうにか
えい。えい。
我はシバのシャクティ。魔なる者たちの血と肉の上。
Oh wow, good thing it only does 2 digits. Let's go.
貫きこう。いくらでもどうぞ。
どこを切り落とそうか。
Let's see, I could do that.
ぴょんよしぴょん。
Think I'll try this. Alright, what do you got now?
いくらでもどうぞ。いただくぞ。いません。
The imitation's getting in the way, huh?
肉変態。
Is that another 5? It's another 5. Okay. Well,
分かったよ。的確に行こう。
Enkidu do the thing again, I guess.
えい。呼び起こす星の息吹。人と共に歩む。ゆえにエヌマ・エリシュ。
戦いだ。いくらでもどうぞ。
Joke's on you, I'm fighting God right now. What's up? How you doing, killer? Let's see. Do I want to do that? I think I will.
光らせてあげる。いいで。満ち満ちる。いいですよ。
Go get him, comma.
どうにかな。さあ、情欲の矢を放ちましょう。
Oh, yeah? Still plugging away at that one retail job I think you had last time we talked.
サンサーラ、カーマ。喜んでくれますか。無限を照らすアーバ。我に肉変態。どうぞ。何時はもう死んでいる。
Yeah, same difference. At least in certain fucking spots.
バニーのル
Alright, time to hit him with the bunny. Damn it, it didn't do the thing. Oh wait, never mind, it did. Okay, why did it say it missed then? Oh, is that because of the death? I forgot. Bunny Scotcha smash! Yeah, he said something about, talking about living on site with the job, or at least trying to. Okay, they're all alive still. But just barely. Ow. Ow. Bitch. Okay. Okay. You finding it fun? Oh, that's good. That's good you got your own setup, nice cheap stuff like that, unlike some people I know. Alright, come on, Kama, fuck him up. Damn it, so close. Alright, we're gonna give you that, and then... just in case... that ain't bad given the standards these days. Huh. Alright, Kama's gonna die next turn regardless of what the fuck happens. Oh, wait, right, you did ignore invincibility, you son of a bitch. Oh, thank God you didn't kill Scotty. I would have been pissed. You know what? I'm gonna switch you out with Blackbeard. Because Blackbeard's gonna do the thing. Ha ha! But anyway. Let's go, motherfucker! Hit him with the chariot! That should be, yeah, about half. I'll take that. And then Scotch just smack him and stun the bitch. Please. Please. Alright. Good. Now I just need one good card set here. Well, even then, even if my fucking Hephaestion or whatever the hell you pronunciate her name is survives, we'll be okay. I could do the one thing, but I didn't feel like it. Alright, here comes the thing. It's gonna suck. Gotcha's gonna die. I'm sorry, did you? Ah, you motherfucker. Damn it, every time she fucking kills someone, she fucking gets us charged too. Shit. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Here comes the sun. That ain't even the sun, man. That's destruction on a fucking glorified state. You know what? You know what? Fuck you. Don't you do that thing on me, you motherfucker. Don't you crash on me, you son of a bitch. Alright. We're killing you with style. With Kama and the Galactic Snoo Snoo.
情欲の矢を放ちましょう
This better fucking work. I'm gonna be mad if it doesn't. Okay, there's the overkill. Because if I didn't do that, I would dead. This fucking bitch. Everyone I kill charges my NP further. Makes sense given her fucking lore, but still, it's kind of a bitch. But haha, I pulled it off by using a command spell. Fuck it, it's a game system. They get replenished at the end of every day anyhow. The bitch is dead. Huzzah! The Indian/Hindu goddess of destruction and slaughter has been slain. Fuck up! No dancing to break the world to get your husband here, bitch. Oh, we get a unique art style for it. Nice! Just letting the flames consume her. Hot. So hot. Some people will look at that and say that as well, but, you know, not for the same reason you are. Within these flames that wreathe her entire body, I can sense... Oh, wait, is this is Kali speaking? Okay, hold on, voice change. Within these flames... No, not that one. Within these flames that wreathe her entire body, I can sense breath enough to envelop the universe. The fiery strength to burn everything to ash. An unbridled fury. Was that fury always lurking within the flames? Did it come from the woman made of ash they so perpetually engulf? Or is it mixing with the fury that pours forth from me, a goddess born of it? Fury is the womb in which I was formed. It is comfortable, peaceful, not unpleasant or simple to endure. Or simply to endure. To be endured, something like that, yeah. Literally, the whole fucking reason Kali exists is because all the other gods got pissed off at some demons fucking shit up. And so they pulled their collective hate, and it formed Kali. And she went and slaughtered the demons that were pissing off the other gods so much. That's her fucking creation myth. And then she kind of went a little crazy, dancing and broke the world. Until Shiva kind of stepped in. Hooray! That you gotta love the irony of it. Created a goddess of hate to kill the demons that pissed you off, and then said goddess is now breaking the world that the demons were fucking up. It's like, we can't win, guys. No matter what we do, we can't win. But that isn't what sapped me of the strength to resist. No, that was another scent I sensed within the flames. Nostalgia. I knew it. This smell. It's Shiva. I know I can't truly burn a goddess like you with only a little stray flame. And of course, the stupid bot decides to die with the fucking chat thing, so let me try to restart that quick. Which is why I'll hold you in my embrace right to the very end. Okay, come on, stupid chatbot. Now, come. Let yourself sink into depravity. Yes. This is depravity. Oh, what the fuck? It's telling me it can't even do the thing? Hold on a sec. Oh, and then this thing broke too? Never mind. Okay, we're still going on that front. What the hell happened to the chatbot? What the fuck? Why is everything breaking today? You know, let me try restarting the whole damn thing instead of just refreshing the stupid thing. I know these traces of him are no more than that. Traces. This Shiva is a fake. This I know for certain. Even so, I can't help but be relieved. Because it really is him. Well, I mean... Okay, that reset. Okay. That reset. Now I need to reset this connection because I don't know why, but this stupid fucking streamer bot keeps doing stupid things. And it keeps resetting itself. This is twice within 2 days, man. Why does it fucking not save the shit? Why does it constantly have to do this these days? I didn't have this problem before, man. I really don't know why, man. But in order to see fucking chat, I gotta do this shit, man. It's kind of fucking dumb, man. Before I knew it. What the fuck? Oh, of course the thing is... I hate this thing. You know what? Fuck it. I reset the one thing, we can reset the other thing later. Before I knew it, I'd stopped dancing my world-ending dance. That dance I'd been performing to see him again. With a god as fierce and potent as Shiva. Once I lost myself to my love of him, I could never hope to escape him. Escape them. Okay, we seem to be back, but I don't know what the fuck. You know what? Here, let me take a look at the... I did not lose. I did not lose to you. I lost to my own love. And the thing fucking disconnected again. I swear to God, this thing is so stupid. Yes, you did. I hate this chatbot now. It doesn't fucking work properly. It fucking sucks. I don't know why it's doing this, but it fucking sucks. Let me just confirm if the fucking playback's doing good too still. All the things I have to do in order to fucking stream these days, man. Why can't technology work as advertised? Why does it have to break? Every fucking time. I'm the god of love, the one who imparts love to all beings. And if I must love another god, then I will. The moment you appeared before me as an alter ego susceptible to love, you lost. It was only a matter of time. And now the fires of my depravity burn you too. I didn't lose to you, I lost to my own love. Bitch, do you know what I'm the god of? Is basically what Kama just did there. What about you? Huh? You're burning yourself along with me. Doesn't that make us the same? Meaningless wordplay or not, you may be right. As an alter ego, I too am susceptible to love. I may as well just admit it at this point. I want to be loved. I have always been a part of Kama, though one that will never come into the forefront, except during the summer events. 'Cause she comes to the forefront during the summer events. That's how I was, like, looking at Hulk acting during this whole fucking thing, and I was just like, you're a lot like your summer self right now. I'm the alter ego of longing. Now that I've been ejected from the pool of love I usually sink into, the love I kept for the entire human race, I will never disappear. Twitch doesn't like your connection today. Twitch doesn't like a lot of things, apparently, killer. Even though I'm capable of loving all of mankind, all of the universe, now that I found this self, all of the universe, now that I found this self, this emptiness that was hiding inside of me, I can't help but feel lonely. I can't help but wish for someone to fill this emptiness by loving me. And that... yes, that is surely the greatest depravity of all. He stared, shouting something inaudible, fragments of what she wanted. Oh Lord, don't tell me the delay is that bad. I mean, I'm only able to look at the freaking chat right now because my chatbot was being stupid. So, I don't know. In fact, I'm not even looking at it through my freaking chatbot right now because it's having a fucking aneurysm. I'm looking at it through the direct feed as best I can here anyway. The god of love quietly burns away, gently drowning in these things drawn upon the paper moon as easily as though she was merely drifting off to sleep. And that is how Kama saved the world from the goddess of destruction and bullshit. Like a minute delay. Alright. No, that's not bad. OBS be fucking OBS sometimes, though. And my stupid stream bot thing, I might need to look at an actual fucking replacement. Considering it's tripping balls these days. And now the world is better. Better. It's not all gray and shit. And everyone was just a fucking alter ego, huh? Ah, shit. Alright, this section's longer than I thought. But alright then, last section it is. Pure distortion alter ego. I mean, I'm assuming I'm gonna have, Burma and Doyo fight each other. Of course she dies with a smile. Kama. She fans Shiva's flames. They were always conceptually burning her. Oh wow, the frames are retarded right now. God damn it. You know what? I might be able to help it a little bit. If I do... Effect, maybe. It's constantly going back and forth, god damn it. But their increased strength must have been sufficient to burn away her spirit origin as well. How about you, Scion? How's the dust of Oracle? How's the dust of Osiris doing? I am not done yet, but I have found my groove. With Kali gone and the energy no longer going berserk, things have begun to stabilize once more. I have also recovered critical system privileges. I have only a few more tasks to complete, then I will have a means to escape this world to the outside world. Please bear with me. At any rate, it seems like this Holy Grail war may end before we even get a chance to end it. Let's see how it plays out then, I guess. Whoa there! Oh, she's so sleeping? You idiot. Lancer. I know. Those guys might have taken out the flashiest dish for themselves. But it looks like it's still up to me to end this meal properly. And hold on, I gotta refresh the one thing. I've had enough! Alright, if this thing would, you know, actually load the one thing, but no, it's gonna be a bitch, okay. What are you doing, Lancer? He should be a piece of cake! Whoa there! Don't get the wrong idea, Master. He might be a total jackass and might have the worst personality in all the world. But Master Durana, Balirama, and Kashna all agreed that he's absolutely without equal in a fight with the Gara. Gara? What the fuck? Is that the pole thing? Really? Well, except for me, of course. Ah, that's exactly what I hate about you! I wonder why we're fighting. You know, that's a good question, girl. Ah, man, can't even look at the chat. Things fucking being stupid. Everything's blowing up. I gotta fucking love this shit. I know it's a little late for this, but I wonder why we're fighting. We have no idea if the Holy Grail War is still ongoing, or what will happen if one of them wins. Fucking bragging rights at this point? I mean... Yeah, I mean, they're literally fighting, like, they have a history, literally, together. In fact, Burma is the one who killed fucking Doro. I have round 2 against the person that fucking killed me. So yeah, I can avenge my own death. Type shit. There's no telling whether our wish will be granted. Shits and giggles at this point, I don't know. Okay. This thing's still unstable. But still, they fight. I even find myself quietly cheering for them. I think, at this point, it's probably about pride for those two. That's probably why they're still going at it even though everything's over. And there's no good reason to fight. Maybe the fight is actually what they both want. So then, why is it I'm still standing here too? Is my wish to just keep feeling guilty? No, I don't think it is. What I want lies beyond that guilt. At least, I'm pretty sure that's the case for this newest feeling of guilt. The guilt I feel over realizing something was wrong with her and not being able to do anything about it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. At me. You were so kind to me, and I couldn't even repay you. Man, what the fuck is going on with my internet right now? Jesus Christ. That might be why. This thing's fucking heating up, okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem. But, thanks to you, I realized something. Right now, guilt isn't what's taking up the most space in my head. It's what lies beyond that guilt. I wanted to make amends. I know. I get it. I finally understand I can't make amends now. I'm much too late to make a difference. Even so, I still wanted to. I wanted to be forgiven for making a mistake, for not being able to do anything. But I still couldn't forgive myself. I don't want to forgive myself. So, I searched for something that could take place of forgiveness. And now, I think I found it. What is it, Master? Lost in thoughts? You getting hungry or something? Hey, Lancer. I know I probably shouldn't be asking this of you while we're still in the middle of a battle, but... if you wanted to make amends for something, but you couldn't anymore, what would you do? Huh. What else is there to do but to do what you want? That's even more true if the person you wronged isn't around anymore. It's like I told you before. It's all about what you want to do. Yeah. So, right now, I want to win. I want to go back to the place she wanted. I don't know what that would actually accomplish. But right now, I want to protect her wish for her. I think there'll be meaning in me going there. Can I? Selfish as it is? Even if it's all in my head or just meaningless? Of course you can! Hell, you can say the same things about a battle right now! Yeah, there it is. Got it. Then I want you to win, Lancer. I want you to win, so I can make all the selfish amends I want! You got it, Master! And that's why we're fighting as him this time, huh? Alright, that cooled it down a little bit, but it's still kind of fucking hot. And the buffering is still bullshit, man. Now this is gonna be fun. Go get him! I could do the thing, but I'm choosing not to. Because we're saving it for a moment here. Because I want to see what type of shit he'd do. Okay. You're getting your buffs removed now, bitch. Now, it's a good thing I have guts, because damn, I'm kind of dying. And there's the bar break. Alright, I figured that was all I had to do, but still wanted to be sure. So I'm trying to fucking do things to fix this fucking thing. Alright, let me try this again. I felt it all along. I'm a fragment. The thing's up. I gotta deal with that in a minute. I'm not the Burma I used to be. I'm not the man I once was. Not all of him. Not all of him. Except, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. On the contrary, I'm more fulfilled than I've ever been. I was always bigger and stronger than anyone else. So I bore my weight so many times in my life. Alright, we're gonna do that. Give me a momento. I'm just doing some stuff behind the scenes quick. Being sneaky and all that shit. Because I do be the multitasking anyway. Now it looks like that side's fine, but this side's gotta... I really do hate that this stupid thing doesn't want to fucking... No, whatever. Muscles, cooking... I mean, my brothers. Justice, victory, friendship, family, fame. Muscles. You would say that. Cooking, social standing, smiles, trust, respect. But now, my life couldn't be simpler. There's nothing here that doesn't need to be. That's why I feel so fulfilled. I know what it is I see. I know what it is I should reach for. I saw the way she looked at me. The faith she had in me as she entrusted me with her fondest wish. Of course it did the thing again. Why would it not? Who would I be if I denied her? That's the only thing I need to carry now. And that's enough. Victory. That's the best dish I can make and serve to one who has put their trust in me. That's all I need to focus on. It's as simple as the way I'm living my life now. It might be the same word. But this isn't like the victory I achieved in the wars where I carried so many on my shoulders. This victory itself has no meaning. I'm not sure what I would gain from it. Why is it... Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. Trying to fix this fucking chatbot again in the meanwhile as I'm doing this shit is really annoying. It's really annoying. I'm just seeking it because I want to. Yeah, that's right. And that's why this victory has nothing to do with war. It's just the same thing I've done with my rivals ever since I was a kid. A brawl. A gentlemanly duel. That's how you do it. I don't need to hold back with this opponent. I can hit him with all my strength, no hesitation. There's just one thing. Something feels the slightest bit off. It's been nagging at me. It's not nagging my fulfilled self, though. But the other parts of me I stripped away. My victory in the war? How did I obtain? But even that nagging feeling disappeared in the comforting familiar sounds of battle. Who cares if I'm an alter ego? All I need is a fight. That's a true man speak right there. Now let me just make sure this thing's working. Okay, good, it is. Alright. Alright, well, I mean, I'm kind of committed to just finishing this up because as far as I know, this is the last section of this singularity. Well, not singularity, but this ordeal call thing, whatever the fuck that is. You know, honestly, I feel like every one of these ordeal calls is going to have something to do with one of the extra classes that humanity is rejecting us over because, you touch with people outside of the 7-class system. You're filthy. Go get cleaned up before you come touch me again, basically, what the concept of humanity is telling me. Because this one seemed to be about alter egos. I know the next one, from what limited I know about it, is going to be dealing with Avengers. I think one of the other ones is going to be dealing with rulers. So that leaves pretenders, foreigners. I think that's it. I could be fucking losing my mind though. Oh yeah, moon cancers. That too. So I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna step away for a moment. I'm gonna grab some water. So I will be right back. And hopefully my internet doesn't blow the fuck up again. Because it's been doing that. It's kind of stupid. Oh, my legs. Holy shit. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Did OBS blow up? Don't look like it did. Good. At least not that I'm seeing anyway. Don't mind the other background noise. That's me multitasking again. Alright, let's see. Damn! Pounded his ass. I do think it's unfair. How could it not be? What's fair about the strong, righteous guy winning all the time? Yeah, I know. Burma's always strong and righteous. He was a true hero, no doubt. I get that. And I think all my brothers did too. Anyone with eyes to see knows heroism is cool. Eyes to see, huh? That's one way to put it. So what's wrong with admiring it? What's wrong with wanting it for myself? The only problem is the man who I had wanted. Well, we can never get along. The guy I was at odds with had so naturally. The guy I was at odds with had it. So naturally I wanted it too. So I had to do the best I could with what I got. What other choice was there? There was nothing I could do to get it. Nothing I wouldn't do to get it. Which means I had to do everything I could. So I threw him into the river while he was unconscious. I set fire to his house. So what if people thinks that makes me a dishonorable evil coward? I took the only options open to me. What should I have done then? Let the stronger guy keep it all to himself? Screw that. And if being strong, righteous, and cool wasn't enough, he also... This really takes me back. You're hanging in there really well. I'm impressed. Shut up. Don't you condescend me. No, I'm serious. I'm complimenting you. You haven't used so much as a single underhanded trick so far. That's right, in the pride. You're really saying that, Burma? So what? You're not gonna try to hit me below the navel this time? Below the navel? During the Great War depicted in the Mahabharata, whatever the fuck you pronounce it as, Doyo loses a duel to Burma and dies. Stargate, huh? Which one? But you have a good one then, killer. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I remember the old Stargate SG-1 and Atlantis. Oh, okay, so the classic shit. Yeah, I remember bits of Stargate SG-1. Pretty fun. I think they had that movie, too, that was like the transition to SG-1 into Atlantis. That was a while ago. I remember seeing that back when I actually watched fucking TV. And didn't fucking stream everything I watch. Oh, different times, man. Different times. However, it was not an ordinary loss. It occurred because Burma disregarded a rule forbidding duels striking below the navel. So, you're talking about below the belt. Hit him in the balls, did he? In revenge for a past humiliation he suffered. Below the navel. What are you talking about? Huh? Hold on. Hold on. How much of that war do you remember? Not all of it, that's for sure. I know Karna, Ash, and all you 100 princes were there, but that's about it. It's Probably because this me has its origins in the time I was a cook in King Vtuber's palace. I see. Nice. I see. So you don't remember. Well, isn't that just perfect? It's not fair. Not only does this alter ego you have everything I ever wanted, but it's even invalidated the one shred of righteousness I clung onto in my final moments. Yeah, that kind of sucks, bro. Not gonna lie. That does kind of suck. Doesn't even remember the one injustice that the man did in order to win. Yeah, it really is a unfair bit, huh? Well, that's how it is sometimes when it comes to these damn summons. You don't remember everything. It's a bitch. But it is what it is. Also, don't mind the other background noise. Again, I'm just multitasking here. Yeah, no, I don't need that noise. Man, I think my boy Duro's gonna go a little bit batshit crazy because he's gonna be like, you fucking forgot. You damn bastard, how dare you forget? Are you okay? Oh, sure, I'm fine. It's no big deal. Not anymore. It just gives me all the more reason to beat you as you are now. Then that's all it does. Process phase 3 complete. It's still not much, but I have a little room. At least I have a little room to breathe now. I will keep my ether-like connection, and let the other two parallel thought processes handle the rest. Let's see how Agnes is doing. We are still part of an alliance. It's not fair that only Burma's master is still in good health. Good point. Hopefully she's okay. It seems she pushed herself quite hard. She looks like she's coming apart at the seams. That she is functioning at all is a small wonder. Good, you're awake. Try not to move. That connection you had made left you in a bad shape. Where is he? Berserker? He's fighting right now. It's going... about as I expected. Not well, I'm afraid. I remembered. I understand now. I wanted a family. I missed having one, so I went looking for one. I knew what being alone felt like. And I don't want to be alone here too! Agnes? Do you remember who your alter ego personality was? When your AI functionality was diminished? Yeah, I did. I understand now that he's the family I was looking for. Correct. Ranny? Not to worry, my functional parts are still being worked on over there. I'm sorry, you fucking cloned yourself? I'm speaking to you now through a separate conversational interface projection. Oh, okay, so, injecting hologram shit into my brain. Okay. Cool. God damn it. AI bullshittery. Gotta love every fucking moment of it. So don't mind the initial explosions in the background. That's just something I can't mute out right now. I'm not actually here, and I don't have any admin privileges. Thank you for letting me out to speak with them. No need to thank me. Continuing to refuse your request would simply have been more work. I just did the equivalent of moving an annoying chat window out of the way while I work. It was a perfectly rational decision. Yeah, alright. Little small yoin. Scion. Lollylon. Thank you, just the same. Now, as I was saying, you're one of my boldest experiments along the Alter Ego Masters. Your master's name is Alter Ego... Your master name is Alter Ego Isolated. I named you that because I'm basically a fragment of an Alter Ego servant. Really? A fragment, huh? How the fuck does that work? Affirmative. Berserker possessed a very unusual spirit origin. Within it, he contained the essence of all his siblings. It probably has something to do with how they were all created from a single mass of flesh. So, what does that mean? My real name. That is the name of the personality model I received when I was made into an alter ego is Dusala. When the 100 princes were born from a single mass of flesh, she became the 101st, their only sister. And she's me. You know, I kind of predicted that was going to fucking happen in a way. So I kind of expected that, I'm not gonna lie. Being the fucking sister, god damn it. Huh. Alter ego of servitude, huh? So what is Berserker gonna be? Ah, we're gonna be fighting with the Master now, huh? I mean, we're gonna be fighting as Berserker now. This is gonna be interesting, one way or the other, I guess. Also give me a memento again. And we do this. Then that's all for this. Okay. That's done, my background tasks, so... Can I ask you a favor? Please, take me to him? But what about... I know I'm in bad shape, but if I don't go now, I'll miss my chance. It's okay. I just want to stand on equal footing with Lancer's master. I'm sure Lancer won't try to come after me. Alright, I'll carry you there. Then lend you my shoulder. Thanks. Now we're talking. We're still working together after all, aren't we? Ah! What's the matter, Dorio? Is that all you got? Ah, there's blood. Ugh! Damn. I can't believe I'm gonna lose to him again. Who am I? Before the war, I married the king of another kingdom. But my husband, King Jardaroth, or whatever the hell his name is, went off to fight alongside the Kauravas when the war began. And he never came back home. And, of course, my 100 brothers all died on the battlefield as well. I never got to see their bodies. I only heard about their deaths when Ajuna visited my kingdom after the war. That was when I knew my brothers. My entire bloodline was gone. No trace of them remained in this world. My brothers' reputations might not have exactly been sterling, but they were my family. So of course I wished to see them again. Just one more time. No. Why stop there? I wish I could have been there with them. I wish I could have fought with them. This may not be how I imagined it, but to think my wish was being granted all this time. Stupid. Huh? Stupid, stupid, stupid! You know what? Since it really looks to be true, I'm gonna say it again. You stupid brother of mine! What? I knew it. Dorsala? Is that you? How should I know? But I do know I'm Asala. Dusala, an alter ego, and your master. And now we're finally found each other again. I thought this time I get to fight by your side, without you leaving me behind. So how come you're just lying on the ground all alone, stupid? Stop calling me stupid, stupid! You have no idea how hard it is being the eldest brother! None, I guess. That's why I'll be cheering you on. I didn't get that chance last time. You went off on your own to fight, and you never came home. That's why you gotta at least win this time! I can't cheer you on then, but this time I'll be right here by your side! By my command spell. Oh yeah, right, you still have that, didn't you? Go get him, Berserker! My stupid brother! You had to throw that in still, huh? Ah, what the fuck? Why did it crash? God damn it. Didn't crash during all those other animation points, but that one it did for some fucking reason. Oh yeah, I can exit out of this now. Anyway. God damn it. Why is it always like this, man? Do 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 do. Let me just make sure. No, it didn't do that. Okay, good. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Resume where I left off. Come on, bitch. Don't you crash on me again. Ah, power! Whoa! Forgot you still had this! Why didn't you use it sooner, you cheapskate? Because you were in such a bad shape, you might have bursted if I poured so much energy into you! Oh! No, that's fine. I already used mine earlier. Taking the energy I spent so far into consideration, I'd say we're finally on equal footing! Stop freaking condescending to me! Yeah, that's worded weird. Stop being freaking condescending me, you jerk! It's always been like that! Since we were kids! You're always better than us! Always have everything we ever wanted! And then, after we resorted to cowardly measures to try and take it for ourselves, you take that cowardice from us too! You and Ajuna never let us keep anything for ourselves! And now I have a chance! If I beat you now that you're just an ordinary hero, I'll finally get everything I wanted! Die, Parma! And we're off to the races with this one. Alright, let's see what type of shit. Oh, cool. I can use my thing right away. Let's do the thing! Get him! I like that his extra attacks summon the freaking people he's got. Like his allies and shit from his side of the war. Really is nice. We're bringing it back. Get him again, bitch. And it's Kama this time. Alright, we're still cooking with gas though. Ow. No, a good thing you didn't use the one bit. Get him! I was hoping for Ash this time, but alright, Kama can come again. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Okay. Ow, what the fuck? Double KO? I was not expecting that. Brothers! My brethren born of the same flesh! Now is the time to lend your eldest brother your strength! Ja! Carvar! Caravar! Whatever the hell you pronounce it as. Basically, summoned his 100 brothers and they're fucking fighting. I knew you and your brothers were one! And I'm ready to beat all 100 of you at once! Marathi! Vayup! Whatever the hell you say it as. I don't know Indian. I don't know Hindu. Double KO! Ah, I see. I messed up. I was ready for 100 siblings, but I didn't account for the 101st. As I am now, that little difference was all it took. You see that? I won. I finally beat you. What were you thinking, stupid? You don't look like you won at all. Does this mean it's a draw? Doesn't mean look like that, doesn't it? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh well. Both Burma and Doyo have suffered irreparable damage to their spirit cores. It is only a matter of time until they disappear. This would seem so be it. Although, I still don't understand where I went wrong. I can only offer my opinion on the matter. But I do not think it was wrong to focus on alter egos. You don't? No. There are things only they can do, no question about it. I think it may all come back to the reason servants in general have names, personalities, and egos in the first place. Do you know why that is, Dark? No. I guess it just must be so natural for you that it's hard for you to consciously describe. For me, I think it is because it is the larger scheme of things that they are more in the larger scheme of things, they are more useful that way. Feelings, ego, such things all feed into their strength. This complex interplay is what gives servants their power. But that also means they could deteriorate if their different aspects are separated unnecessarily. So you cannot simply bolster their numbers with a one-size-fits-all approach and call it good. If you require evidence, only take a look around. Those two may have fared okay, but Ryder and Castor's alter ego versions did not work at all, if you ask me. In fact, I think there's a very good chance they ended up weaker than their originals. One who tried to be no more than a tool, even if it meant pretending to be evil, to escape his lord shunning him. Ryder, the alter ego of hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, huh? Yeah, I guess that fits. Yes, that does fit well. The isolated personality of a fictional character that laid inside his inspiration's spirit origin. Caster, the alter ego of fabrication. Yeah, okay, I can see it. I can see that. Oh, my fucking back. Good point. Looking at the analysis of what has transpired, I cannot deny the possibility. I did observe significant amounts of power in Saber, the alter ego of love and loathing. Love and loathing, huh? Yeah, I guess I can see that as her thing too. Love and loathing, huh? Alright, now I'm just setting up some other shit in the background, and I'm gonna lower this. But I will admit that is the case of those two alter egos. In the case of those two alter egos, some aspects shattered their overall balance. And yet, I wasn't able to calculate that result. I failed to reach that answer. Why is that? I think it's because you failed to account for the most important parameter of them all. Emotions. That resulted in significant structural flaws. All humans, heroic spirits included, rely on their emotions, ego, self-consciousness, and outward persona to determine their moment-to-moment actions. They are a complex interweave of numerous alter egos all laid atop one another. That is arguably what makes humans human. But you are an AI. Your existence revolves around fulfilling a single command. And so you cannot understand the aspect of humans. You believed a single ego would be sufficient. I see. I cannot deny that either. But that does lead to a new question. What if what you had said is true? Then why does the alter ego class exist at all? What's the difference between an alter ego that works and one that doesn't? To answer that, I think you should take a closer look at what is before you. That goes for me too. I should be watching what is transpiring here as well. So I wordlessly turned to face the same direction as my AI companion. AIs are made with a purpose. Each is defined by a single critical directive. The same may well be true for alter egos too. Did I realize what it meant to be a being made with such a focus? What their value is? What they can do? From a different perspective, did I realize how sad, sinful, and horrific their existence is? And at the heart of it all, did I realize what it truly means to be an alter ego? I have to face the truth for myself.
Sorry, Master. I'll let the excitement go to my head. Before I go, I should probably at least ask you this. Did you get what you wished for?
I don't know. For me, this was nothing about anything more than making amends for my own selfish peace of mind. That said, I do think this means something. Once this war is properly over, it won't be long before our days are peaceful again. Sakura may not be here anymore, and I might not be able to get involved directly. But I do feel like I was at least able to affirm her wish right up to the end.
Yeah, you did the best you could for someone else's wish. Who cares if it came from a less than positive place? It's the truth, and you should be proud of that. You know, if this helps you find a satisfying answer, maybe it's not so bad I couldn't serve you up a victory on a silver platter.
What's so funny?
I just realized something. I won more battles than I can count in life, but here I am, completely satisfied in defeat. Sure, there were those times Hirama wiped the floor with me just to show how strong he truly was. But I never felt this way from an ordinary brawl before. And against Doyo of all people, too! This is really something else! That explains it. This must be one of the reasons I lost. I couldn't possibly win when I didn't really care about victory or defeat. Especially when the other guy's all raring to go. Still, I might not have any regrets about this fight, but that doesn't mean I don't have other regrets. There's still one thing I couldn't help but feel bad about.
Huh?
I'm sorry I didn't manage to serve you any food you enjoyed.
You're wrong. You got it all wrong. Your cooking was always delicious. Of course it was. She's crying. The problem was me. I'm the one who didn't think I had any right to smile after eating something so good. I'm sorry, Lancer. Even in your final moments, I couldn't give you anything but regrets. I'm sorry I couldn't appreciate how good your cooking was. I'm sorry I wasn't able to let you do anything heroic. If I'd only been normal, you could have fought and won instead of just cooking all the time.
Now you're the one who's got it wrong, Master. I'm glad I ended up like this. I'm glad I spent all my time here cooking for you. And only fought one battle at the end. If I had been my perfect warrior self who already had everything I wanted, then I might have been really, really pissed off about losing this battle. And sulking like a spoiled brat right about now. Not to say I'm a little pissed off about how he beat me right now. Honestly, it's embarrassing. It's a good thing my brothers ain't here to see this. But never mind that. My point is, it's because I'm not my warrior self that I'm able to go feeling fairly satisfied. So I think you're fine the way you are. Even though you're trapped by guilt and you don't know why, you still decided to fight to make amends. That tells me you're gonna be alright. I don't know if this means anything to you, but I hope you can make amends for the guilt you harbor so deep inside one day, too.
Yeah, I hope I can, too. Do you think I can?
I already taught you the trick. Just do what you want to do. Sure. Pain you can't forget sucks, but it's also a good motivator. In our case, we managed to survive our banishment and the war because we never forgot the humiliation we suffered. So if you're saddled with guilt and you can't forget, it also means you're a source of strength it also means you got a source of strength that'll never go away. And that's a better way to use your guilt than letting it overwhelm you until you couldn't do it anymore. Can't forget about it? Make it work for you. Turn it into fuel so that'll keep you moving forward. Turn it into fuel that'll keep you moving forward forever. Fuel that'll keep you going no matter the difficulties or hardships you face down the road.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to start using this guilt as motivation I'll never, ever forget. And let it help me walk down the path I want to take.
Well, looks like it's about time. See you around, Master. Next time we meet, I'll cook you up a meal so good you won't be able to help smiling once you tasted it. Count on it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Now I kind of feel bad. My wish was somewhat granted. Finally got her to smile, even though it was in tears. Alright then. In the end, you never tried to hit me below the navel. I mean, that's good. Rather avoid getting hit in the dick. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, looks like it's gonna rain, huh? Yeah, cool down a little bit. I'll take that. It got me thinking. What does it mean that he didn't try? What was he thinking back then? When he did it? Ugh, God damn it. Was that personality that chose not to resort? Was the personality that chose not to resort such a trick always there within him? The more I think about it... Hang on. What am I doing? Who cares? Thinking about it won't change me, him, or the past. All that matters is that today, I won! At long last, it's my time to shine! Let the good Dorio times begin! Hey, what's the big idea? The winner should be on a pedestal, not lying in someone's lap.
Who cares? You're always too worried about appearances anyway.
Hey, when you look as good as me, who would blame you for caring?
Well, I guess you don't look too bad, as long as you keep your mouth shut.
It's okay. Just be honest. I can tell you agree with me anyway.
So, are you satisfied?
My answer's obvious, so instead, I'll ask you. What about you? You satisfied?
I guess, but only barely. You, our brothers, my husband, my father-in-law, had no idea all of you had died until it was too late. For all you know, I could have ended up hating all of you for just going off to fight and leaving me all alone. At least this is better than that. This time, I got to stay with you right to the end. I can at least stay by your side until you're gone.
I see. No, wait. What are you saying? I'm still perfectly healthy. In fact, I'll even answer your question. Hell no! I'm not satisfied at all!
You're not? Not at all. Are you sure?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'd be lying if I said I didn't find everything I was looking for. So maybe I'm just barely satisfied, like you. Listen, I've been looking for everything this world has to offer. That's what I want. So, of course the sister who had to leave on her own path would be a part of that.
Thanks.
I didn't realize you were missing, but that I was wondering where you were gone until I knew it was you, though. You can't blame me for that, though. How was I supposed to notice 1 out of 100 siblings going missing? You gotta be more careful not to get lost, damn it. Hold on to my sleeve if that's what it takes. Actually, on second thought, make it Duryasana's sleeve. Having you cling to me would get annoying.
No way. Duryasana would totally yell at me for that too.
Then hold on to one of our other brothers' sleeves. I don't care who. Look, I had a lot going on back then. Way too many brothers to watch out. Plus I had to train them, make allies, and I had to lead us all in the war. As greedy as I was back then, this version of me now wants even more. Who are you? If someone had asked me that, I would have told them. I'm a greedy son of a bitch. I'm probably the alter ego of Avarice. Avarice. It was nice going after everything I wanted, but it wasn't enough. Of course, just finding my sister isn't going to be enough to satisfy me!
You're the worst. Still, I know that's just who you are.
Man, I'm sleepy. I guess I can't even beat the Sandman. This sucks. There's still so many things I wanted to get before I fell asleep. Yeah, that's right. I'm greedy, so... Hey, you! Come here! Yeah, you, Dark. Me? You and I... We're still in an alliance, so I got an order for you. Since I'm not going to be able to get everything I want, make sure you at least get everything you want in my place. Oh, don't look at me like that. I don't know what you're up against, but you got a battle ahead of you, and it's to save the world, right? If you winning that battle leads to saving the world, you're as good as claiming the world for yourself. I don't know if I'd say that, but okay. Well, it's true, so I'm naming you my proxy. You're going to get the world in my place. There we go. Now I can sleep in peace.
Oh, I'm sorry about him. Don't worry about it, okay? It's fine. I think that was just his way of encouraging me. You think so? I'm not sure I agree, but I appreciate how charitable you're being. Anyway, I pushed myself so hard earlier that I'm about at my limit. So, while we're here, do you mind if I say something? Thank you for all your help. I'm glad you were the first master I met here. I was so happy when you rescued those repair girls from Castor. I'm sure that kind heart of yours is going to save everyone else in your upcoming battles too. So good luck, and please take care of yourselves.
Welp, I entrusted what comes next to Ashman back then, and now I'm going to do the same with you. Yet another example of how incredible I am, delegated the last parts of things to someone else so I can take it easy. So I'm gonna do this right. From now on, you're the commander. Not that! Whatever you do, make sure you claim the world for yourself.
They found an answer that means something to them because they're alter egos, not in spite of it. I think that was true for at least some of the servants in this world as well. I cannot deny that this has meaning. Generally speaking, alter egos are purified versions of their original selves. This is why they sometimes go down paths and open up possibilities which would be difficult for their normal personality. Then, I suppose it was my method of creation that was responsible for my failure. Not at all. I think we actually need to pay attention to the reverse. We should be looking at how they are made before questions of problematic process comes into the picture. The question we need to ask is not, how do we purify people to create alter egos? Instead, we should be asking, why were their alter egos already purified when they were created? I think alter egos are born precisely because they are purified. Unlike their usual stand-in selves, they focus on one particular feeling. This happens when those feelings become too strong or even overwhelming. Which is why the resulting beings contain new possibilities not present in the original. I see. So you're saying alter egos require a kind of naturally occurring directive to be effective? Not necessarily. I would not say it's impossible for one with that kind of power you were looking for to form spontaneously. Especially when one so close to holding new possibilities lasted in this world right up to the end. Conversely, it's also not guaranteed that such an alter ego would form spontaneously every time a given being naturally possesses such feelings. So basically, it's whatever the fuck happens, happens, essentially. Yeah, that sounds about right. My yawning is annoying. Okay, that can end now. In the end, alter egos remain fragments of personalities, so some are not durable enough to survive alone. I think that's probably why so many of them ended up tied to multiple divinities. At any rate, it seems clear now that creating alter egos by forcibly separating personalities was never likely to yield any with the kind of power we would need. Then it would seem mine truly was just a twisted equation. That was akin to searching for meaning in a starry sky, and allowing myself to be so dazzled by the sheer number of them that I included paper moons. Paper moons, I floated myself in the answer. Numbers and twisted meaning, that's right, I still need to answer that question. Why is 1 acceptable but not 100? Why is 10 permissible? Yeah, and there's the alter ego shit she was talking about. Alright. It is twisted to use alter egos. But I don't think that... But I want to think that doesn't make it wrong. Why is that? Because they all know and accepted that they're alter egos. And I think that means it's probably okay. I see. So you trust the alter egos in Chaldea? You believe the fact that they formed naturally is proof they are right to exist. So you don't have to find a reason. It already existed inside of them. Now I understand. What seemed twisted at first may actually just be a series of righteous things layered on top of one another. I can't deny that, too, is a possibility. Even if, astronomically speaking, it seems like a miracle so unlikely as to be practically impossible. Yes. Failing to realize that is probably the most important reason for my calculations having gone awry. Emotions, people, alter egos. The way beings' wills and power and personalities exist and intermingle. I see now that I should have tried to study these things more closely from my vantage here on this Paper Moon. I've reached my final processing phase. It won't be long now before this conversation interface and the dust of Osiris AI Holy Grail War system disappears. Suffice to say, you're going to be quite thoroughly rebooted. So there will not be any room left for irregularities. I wonder what's going to happen to this world. This conceptual Paper Moon world only arose thanks to the power of the microscopic Holy Grail that spawned here. Once you retrieve the Holy Grail, there'll be no way left to observe it. From the outside, you only see the Paper Moon walking normally, as any other device. So, what will we see on the inside? I can only estimate based on the information at hand, but it may be that this world will continue to operate as it did before the Holy Grail War began. I see. In that case, I have a favor to ask. Time skip, okay. That is fine. I can lay out a path before we go. Consider it a bonus. Besides, the winner of this Holy Grail War was always meant to become this world's central governing AI. And when that happens, you, that is, the personality known as Randy the 12th, will be merged with them and disappear. So for you, the end of an AI Holy Grail War was the beginning of the next phase, as well as the end of your own existence. A small price to pay for the greater good. As long as my functionality is carried over, that's all that matters. Alright, this may just be something of a ceremonial position, but I will set it so that you become the next central governing AI once the position is vacant. Sarigeria. And from there, I just need to keep things running smoothly normally. Keep things running normally. From somewhere no one will see me. Well, if I can keep Grow and the other areas all working like normal, maybe it'll be enough to let Sakura rest in peace. By the way, what sort of alter ego was Sinigeria? Sinigeria was just an experiment as the master of Berserker. To put her together at the last minute in response to the shape of events we were talking, she is... Huh. Why did I not realize that myself? I mean, I understand I'm an alter ego myself right now, but even so. So that's how it was. It still doesn't feel real even after hearing that. I mean, I guess it does a little, but that's all. I told you everything I need to. It won't be much longer now. Oh, wait a minute. There's still something I need to tell you. Randy the 12th, the current version of the Paper Moon Central Governing AI. I just wanted to say something to you as an alchemist of the Atlas Institute. Your experiment may have failed, and it may have been going down the wrong path from the start. But none of that changes the fact that you did your very best to avert destruction you foresaw, all without anyone being the wiser. And that is a wonderful thing. You have fulfilled your duty admirably. Even if your actions were ultimately mistaken, I still commend you for your work. Trite as this expression may be, we cannot let fear of failure stop us from conducting experiments. Well done, Ranny the 12th. You can recall your mistake and still sleep with no regrets. Thank you. That's right. All I ever wanted was to avert the impending destruction, which is why I will dedicate the possibility that my observations may have been mistaken, and the significance of my failed experiment to your upcoming journey. May the stars bless you on your way, and may the stars of the northern sky illuminate your way in the darkest, most difficult times. Alright. Well, we did not plan to come here. It is still good manners to leave a plate cleaner than you found it. I can at least make sure everything is in its proper place. Ether light bullshit. System restored. Now I just open a Spiritron escape gate with which to log out. I think I'll make it a door to make the metaphor clear. Okay, cool. Alright, we can go. Is there anything else before we leave? Yeah. I at least know what I have to say now. If we ever meet again, I hope we can talk. That's all. Of course, I'll be glad to. See you. Oh, I just remembered. This will be the end of this version of me too. So let me say this now, Dark. Especially since I do not want to bring back any regrets to my outside self. I'm glad I got to go on this adventure with you. It was a lovely dream. This version of me was never meant to exist. And that means that this has truly been miraculous. What do you mean by that?
Like, what do you mean, damn it? Tell me! Bitch, she doesn't tell me. How dare you?
Alright. Epilogue of this stuff. First. And I think that's all of them. Alright. Well, might as well get the epilogue over with, too. And also, my legs! Get a bunch of free quests and shit after this, I guess. Okay, I'm in the med bay. That makes sense. Senpai! How are you feeling, Senpai? Mash? Well, morning, I guess. You look like you always do. Phew, what a relief. Yep, vitals are all looking good. Not that there was ever a problem with them. More like you fell into a strange coma, and not one like your usual REM state. Then you woke up just as suddenly. It's a real head scratcher, alright. And then there's Scion. Same thing happened to her. Right down to waking up at the same moment. Yeah, it certainly was strange. But now that we have both woken up and we're in perfectly good health, I would say we have nothing to be concerned about. Do you not agree? I mean, sure, that's the most important thing, but did this actually happen for no reason? Like, did you two get hit with a localized sleeping gas? An electronic pulse to your brain? Some unknown form of magecraft? Can't help but think there must be a reason behind this. Ah, right. I recalled the problem we were working on prior to Dark and I falling asleep. How is the Paper Moon doing now? Oh, that? Well, for some reason started working again right around the time you woke up. It's working like it always now. Like always does now. But we're still checking to make sure. I wonder what happened to it. We'll need to keep digging to see what we can find out. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear it's back to its old self. Paper Moon, huh? You look troubled, Senpai. Is something wrong? I suspect you had a dream while you slept, yeah? Do you recall what it was about? I do think I was dreaming, but I can't remember much of it. Surprise! Sorry to interrupt, but can I ask you something? Our Foundation of Humanity grade just from E to D not too long ago. Do you two have any idea why that might be? Not a clue. Any idea, Scion? No comment from me either. After all, it was not something I experienced. Hey, one last round of medical exams, then we'll call it a day. We might still call you in for follow-ups, but for now, the best thing you can do is rest up in your own rooms. But not you though, Mash. I want you to stay here and rest, where I can keep an eye on you until you're properly recovered. You still haven't gotten a wink of sleep since Dark's been unconscious and been at his bedside the whole time, so I'm ordering you to get some rest right here and now. Of course OBS fucking disconnected at this fucking time. Why would it not? Oh, I get the feeling you're about to have an unusual visitor. I would like to see what happens next. But my room is off that way, so I'll just wish you a good night. Is it gonna be Kama? Huh? Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, wait, what the fuck? Hello? Elron? I'm sorry, she was a member of Chaldea this entire fucking time? Well, shit! Hi, Elron. Yeah, you know who I am, right? I'm Jeria Elron. I work in the records department. I don't think we ever had a conversation before. I'm really curious about her for some reason. She's the alter ego, the involved type, I suppose you can say. She just happened to be nearby during the first rotation. So she probably was at least physically close to you. However, her alter ego is just a copy of the original personality's model. So she has no direct connection to her counterpart in the outside world. Your minds were drawn in here by direct, if accidental, intervention, which probably rendered your bodies comatose. But the real Jeria is going about her normal life completely unaware that she's been copied. Any feedback she does experience is likely to be no more than a slight subconscious tingle of sorts. The reason there is such a difference between you two and her is, well, she was already in a state of mind that made her very easy to copy. Where the two of you fell in here entirely by accident. That's why she became an official Master AI, and you didn't. I could only guess, but I believe she may have already been slightly mentally unstable, such that it would be easy for a fragment of her personality to be detached. She was very likely experiencing a kind of instability, which made her dislike who she is and looking for a chance at being someone else. Hey. So, you want to talk? Don't just say what I want before I get a chance to do. Before I get a chance to. Do you have a mind-reading spell on me? Well, whatever. I usually leave the personal relationship stuff to Montour and the others, so we've never really talked much before. But there's something I wanted to talk to you about now. Would you come with me? It won't be long. It won't take long. So, what's this about? Well, there's something I've been meaning to apologize for. I just suddenly had the feeling now would be a good time to talk to you. Inhale, exhale. Okay, here goes. Remember back when... Okay, back in 2019, the blizzard had come and gone. Now that it remains is a clear blue sky. Before long, the pale blue is marked by a single black dot of an approaching helicopter. The helicopter brings important passengers, the harsh reality that the end is close at hand. Okay, so back when the Act 2 was officially starting? Oh man, they're almost here. What are you so upset about? Are you really going to be sad to say goodbye to this job? Of course not. Sure, I got other things to do too. But I knew when I took this job that being the gatekeeper for a secret Antarctic base would be boring as hell. I swear. Who do they think was going to come visit us? The local penguins? Still, boring as the job is, it's a big deal knowing today is my last day. Is that how it works? Anyway, you're here to help out my first and last big moment at this job? I mean, why are you here? Wait, does that mean you want to spend as much time with me as possible before we say goodbye, Sarigeria? Don't be ridiculous. I'm just following orders. This might well be the first time anything noteworthy happened at this gate. So they want a record keeper here for posterity. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me by my first name? Can't help it. Such a great name. Wonder how many times I used it anyway. So, hey, I know it's a long shot, but there's something I want to say. We've been working together a pretty long time now, and I guess we'll be getting out of here and going on our separate ways soon, so... I, was wondering if you wanted to grab a bite to eat with me sometime. I'm serious. 312. Huh? That's how many times you called me by my first name without permission. I've kept track. Oh, wow, that's impressive. I guess there's a reason why you went into record keeping. That's not the point. My point is, do you really just want to grab one bite with me? You've been trying to get to know me for a while. Pretty unsuitably, too. As many times as you used my first name. Do you really want to ask me out just this one time? Don't be ridiculous. Of course I was going to ask you out a bunch of times. As long as you say yes, I'll keep inviting you. So, does that mean you're saying yes? It does, right? Oh man, this is great. I'm glad I finally worked up the courage to ask. Hey, come on. Stop pumping your fist and get back to work. Look, they're outside the gate right now. This must be our new director, Gordov Musikant. Who's the pink-haired lady? His secretary?
Probably, yeah. There's people from the UN Inspection Committee here, too. They're sure not just a bunch of randos. Hey, where's the mic on this thing? Is this it? We're here! Someone open the gate, damn it!
Yeah, alright. I gotta do this whole check-in protocol thing for maybe the first time ever.
Would you hit the button to let them in once this light turns green, Sherigeria? Also, what'd you like to eat?
Got it. I'm good with anything, but Portuguese food would be nice to have again. I haven't been home in ages.
Ah, you're Portuguese. So you're apologizing for helping to let them in? Okay, it's retrospective. You couldn't have known.
So, there you have it. I was the one who opened the gate and let them in. As I look back on it, that was our last chance to stop all this from happening. I kept dreaming about how things would be different if I just realized something was off back then.
It's not just you. We were all prepared to let them in.
I know. We were all writing up documents, getting ready for court hearings, and Director Morsuk's takeover was completely legal. Hell, he was tricked just like the rest of us, for that matter. So I know we were basically destined to end up here. But even so, I can't help but think what would have happened if I didn't hit that button. Fact is, I pushed us across the final line between this happening and not happening. And I just couldn't get that out of my head. Maybe I could have noticed something was off with Koyans and tell them the gate was acting up or something. Maybe I could have talked to one of the higher-ups and things could have turned out differently. Maybe if things had gone differently, he would have made it onto the border too. And I wouldn't have broken my promise to have dinner with him. There's so many possibilities all swirling around my head. I couldn't just forget what happened. I mean, I'm a record keeper. I write journals for fun, and my family lineage of memory magecraft never lets me forget anything. That's why I can't get rid of this guilt. All this time, I got this giant ball of guilt making me wonder how things could have gone differently if I'd just been a little more careful. I talked about this in therapy. Maybe everyone else already knew how guilty I felt. Hell, maybe even you noticed at some point. But right now, for some reason, I got the urge to tell you myself. I wanted to apologize to your face. So please, let me say this. I know it's selfish of me. And I just have to get these words out. I'm sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. And that guilt you're carrying around, we all share it too. That's right. We're all feeling guilty. And as for how we could put it behind us, forget about it. Whether we should forget about it. Whether we can ever make amends. Well, I don't think anyone knows the answer to those questions yet. So, I hope you keep helping us all look for them. So let's find them together, something like that. Okay. That's right. Strange person I felt like I met in a dream. Letting the guilt overwhelm me isn't gonna do anyone any good. So even if I can't forget, I can still use it to fuel me. and let it drive me to do what I can, how I want. And I'm gonna trust that one day, that'll be enough to finally make amends. Well, she was a member of Chaldea all along. Shit, who would have thought? Alright, I'm gonna get water again, but like I said, dedicated to getting this fucking finished. Feels like I'm forgetting something. Wonder if Kama's gonna fly out of the fucking bulwark or something, going like, "Where's my head pet, damn it?" My rags. Okay. Took a moment longer than I planned, but that's because I also decided to get ice cream. So it feels like I'm forgetting some. A kind of lonely, anxious. Fucking new combo is gonna pop up. Oh? How so? Go on, tell me. What did you forget? What's got you feeling lonely? Huh. Well, I don't think I feel that way anymore. Really now? What's that all about? They said you were in a coma or something, and none of them knew why. So I thought I'd stop by to see if you were having if there were any fun changes in you. But you look the same as ever. Ah, you're so boring. Why can't you be drowning in your woes and booze, or whining about not wanting to go to work anymore or something? All I wanted was a golden opportunity to drag you into depravity, and you can't even give me that. What? What is it? Speaking of which, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Huh? Why are you scolding me when I didn't even do anything? Did you forget that I've been boycotting my entire God of Love gig this whole time? You really don't need to tell me not to work too hard. Way ahead of you there. So don't get the wrong idea, okay? I'm only here because, well, it just worked out that way. Even so, I'm glad you're here. Are you still half asleep or something? Why would you be glad to see the Demon King of Depravity? Maybe you did experience some kind of degenerate, self-destructive change. The kind that's just begging to be corrupted. But for now, why don't you just treat yourself a bit? Go back to sleep if you're still drowsy. You know, I think I will. It could be that alter egos wanted to materialize. And that these other personalities can still exist despite being ignored and repressed want nothing more than to come to the forefront. Maybe that very expression of desire is what make alter egos what they are. Which would mean that an alter ego who longs for love, no matter how minute, is still somewhere inside the servant that created her. Idiot. Tsundere Kama. Huh. Tsundere Kama. Let's go. Well, that was certainly embarrassing. Now that I have analyzed Ranny the 12th and determined how she came about, it's clear this incident was one of the ordeal calls that man told us about. Still, quite a surprise to see so much distortion built up on the Paper Moon of all places. It may not have risen to the level of the 7 taboos, but if I'd been a little more diligent, maybe we would have discovered the distortion before it became a problem. As I'm meant to be the Paper Moon's caretaker, this has been a humbling experience. The only positive is that, despite being taken by surprise, we were still able to resolve the situation. Everything else simply demonstrates how much room we have for improvement. And thanks to my frequent use of memory pad partition, I can recall the whole experience clearly. In fact, I wonder if I'm the only one who does. Okama is also accustomed to existing as multiple versions of herself. I would not be surprised if she remembers too. I think I'll be merciful and not bring it up. Is this how we're explaining that shit? I'm just finishing up my ice cream, considering it's at the low point. I kind of want to not dry it. Not have it dripping down, I mean. All right. Oh shit, 3 hours, huh? I gotta wrap this up soon. I gotta go to sleep. As for Miss Elron and Dark, I would expect their memories are subconscious at best. Still, an opportunity like this does not come along every day, so I might as well go over it as a thought experiment. We were brought into the Paper Moon's world during the first spin of the alter ego generating centrifuge. It is therefore extremely likely that Dark was an alter ego too. But what kind of alter ego was he? His poor condition when he first entered that world may be a hint. He was in bad enough shape that he could barely fight without help from my Aetheryte. So he was in a suboptimal physical condition for unknown reasons, and there was a discrepancy between his mind and body. Put all this together and... now I see. Hypothesis 1. He was an alter ego who was fed up with fighting. Yeah, I like that idea. In fact, I certainly hope that he has such a side to him in there somewhere. Ideally, no human should ever want to fight more than is necessary. If he lacks that trait, then he'll never be able to go back to a normal life once his fighting is over. Let's try the opposite approach. If a given person was excited about a fight for battle, for the fate of the world, and was neither hesitant nor concerned about it, if that person did not have the slightest trait of a personality that would push them to avoid fighting where necessary, that person would be a berserker in human form. Something about them would have to be broken. Such a person would never be able to return to a normal life after the fighting ended. They would continue to seek bloodshed whenever they went, yes. Unfortunately, Dark has also demonstrated the strong likelihood that he would not go down that path. That's good. This is how he should be. Well, even when he used Medusa's virtual noble phantasm, mystic code to fight back himself, I did also see he was completely unafraid to stand on the front line, but that one does not cancel out the other. There are many times in a person's life where they end up loving someone despite trying to avoid it. And when they fight in the hope of not having to fight again, and then they fight in the hope of not having to fight again. Of course, if he is willing to fight despite being sick of fighting as long as he has sufficient reason, that is a worrying possibility unto itself. But there is a possibility nothing we can do. There's probably nothing we can do there except encourage him to continue seeing a therapist. Another possibility, made, perhaps, with the benefit of hindsight, is that he did not win the Holy Grail War. Using that as a hint, maybe it was a version of him which was not the last master of humankind, and was not responsible for the world's fate. Maybe that version of him was just an ordinary master. An alter ego who was just looking to take it easy for once. That one seems unlikely. Of course, ultimately, this is just conjecture. It could simply be that he was pulled into the world because he was a master with command spells. And that he was the one exception that was never made into an alter ego at all. In that case, his poor physical condition could be chalked up to a simple reconstruction error during the import process. I think I would give that one about 50-50 odds. Anyway, I think that is enough considering what happened to Dark for the time being. Right now, I need to reflect on my own mistakes. Like the fact that I took advantage of my childhood appearance to use that thread I threw away because it was simply too unethical to rely on. Talk about a black mark. Anyway, I suppose I failed to realize I still had these feelings. Even though I had long since come to the conclusion that I should not be their friend, it seems there's still a childish part of me who wants to, regardless. That simply will not do. I better exercise this memory permanently. But despite myself, I decided to play back just one part of it. Although this version of me standing here never forgot what I decided my place should be. Now that I have adventured through a world where I was able to forget that place, if briefly, I thought I should reaffirm the feelings that led me to make the original decision. Alright, last epilogue bit. Then Paper Moon is done. Now I gotta go to fucking sleep. Oh, hey, isn't that... Oh, it's Zufu! Munching. I see you enjoying that curly bread. I don't often see you reading, Zuzu. Gulp. What, you got a problem with that? It's some kind of essay that just popped up in the database one day. It was a good test subject for my emergency exturation response system. But once I used that to materialize it, I didn't have anything better to do than, well, read it. So, what's it about? It's a treatise on alter egos, how they're formed, the implications of their existence, that sort of thing. We have been quick to make use of their class of servants, despite not understanding their greater significance or true nature. And perhaps it's time we take a moment to reconsider that choice. I believe doing so will lead us to a greater understanding of alter egos in general. And also help us learn how to make even more effective use of their power. I know, right? It takes itself real seriously. Oh, it goes on to say this too. Alter egos generally appear of their own accord. God damn it. So be warned that, unless you are using yourself as material, and you already possess an incredibly OP skill, intentionally making a new one will be both difficult and ill-advised. Well, duh. Hell, even speaking for myself, I have no idea why this version of me is an alter ego. But you don't regret being one, right? Course not. I might not know why I came out like this, but I know exactly why I'm like this. Obviously, it's because of my deep, abiding love for... Dramatic pause for effect. Lady Yu. That part of this essay I agree with the most. It says that even though alter egos are derived from fragments of the original personality, the nature of their existence also makes it possible for them to do things the original couldn't. In my case, if I was still my old self, with all my external ties and obligations, I wouldn't be able to live the dream of devoting everything to Lady Yu. Maybe you're right. It'd be nice if she put an effort to her job, too, though. Munch. Since I'm one of the keenest intellects around here, and one of the alter egos in question, I think I'll add my own thoughts on the subject. I'm pretty sure regular people are just as capable of doing the same things as alter egos, filled with a singular focus. For example, let's say you accomplished a great feat and go down in history. Maybe the you who accomplished that wasn't the normal you, but a you who had lived to love someone else. Maybe it was you who wanted to protect a certain someone, even if it cost you your life. Or maybe it was the you who only cared about killing someone. My point is, maybe us alter egos are just a series of countless moment-to-moment heroic forms everyone has within them. Or something like that. I kind of think I understand what you mean, possibly. What is it? Oh well, it's no big deal. Like I said, I was just reading this because I didn't have anything better to do. Some old-timely jazz, chosen by who knows who, echoed quietly through the hall. Cafeteria. That ain't fucking jazz, but alright. The musician was singing a heartfelt song about how, as long as you believed in them, even artificial creations and paper moons can become as real as anyone else. The fuck? What song is that? It got me thinking, maybe, in the same way sabers fight with swords, and lancers fight with spears, alter egos fight with the strength that comes from devotion to something besides themselves. And Paper Moon Completo. Complex broken through. Whatever that means. I am now a D rank human, according to humanity standards. I think they mentioned I was going to get a grail. Oh no, I got a torch of the polar star. And a grail. Kala has been updated. Let's see. Oh, is that the reason? So Durga came first, but when Durga gets pissed off, she becomes Kala? Devourer of the demon god and drinker of their blood, despite the myths about our origins earlier, Kala is regarded in the same light as Durga and Parva, or more so as the goddess of cosmic omnipotence. What? Drunk on victory and blood after killing the demon gods. Drunk their blood, began a violent dance that split the land, shattering the world. The gods asked Shiva to stop her, but Kala turned a deaf ear to her plea, so he decided to lay down at her feet to absorb the impact. Kala came to attention. Triggers the end of the world, complete with major earthquakes and natural disasters so intense that humanity is unable to address them. The entire world, yes. Typically, this noble phantasm true name revealed automatically after combat. Or at least there's always the possibility of this happening. It is not activating willingly. The more intense in blood the combat, the more likely this noble phantom is activated. Once it is activated, it cannot be stopped until the world shatters, she runs out of magic energy, or she steps on Shiva. Noble phantasm of this Kali who materializes may possess the same name, but this is downgraded thanks to the shackles and safety devices. Sure, alright. So, we went from, in stories prior, there's no people that can break the world, silly mage, to, yeah, we have servants that can break the fucking world. Oh yeah, wasn't there something about the bond stuff?
その調子だ。血と戦いを我に。汝の匂い。
I want to smell you without the clothes on. That was an interesting thing. That was a very interesting one.
私は魔を殲滅するための性能のみを考えて構築。
Burma, what do you got? Their wife? Wait, did they share a wife? Insulted everyone by showing his thigh to her. What? This infuriated Burma, and he pledged he would one day break Dura's thigh with his club. In a battle during the Great War, Burma and Durian fought a duel with clubs. While the rules of the duel prohibited striking below the navel, Burma, caught in stalemate, recalled the pledge at Arjuna's suggestion and struck his thighs with the club, defeating him. At least that's how the story legend goes, although it's hard to say what really happened. If you press him on the subject, you should brace yourself. It's similar to asking Arjuna about Karna's end. Alright, Durio. A single girl was born from the blind king, and then was born. Versed the desire for the daughter. In the answer, prepared one final piece of flesh after the previous 100. During the thing, it was ultimately slain by Arjuna. Oh, Arjuna killed her husband. Interesting. The war traveled to several regions. A horse sacrifice ritual. Travels took him to Shiva. Naturally, tensions were high, but answer called off the battle. "100 of her brothers, her husband, and her son-in-laws were killed. Resentment and hatred must have raged within her. Even so, she chose to end the cycle of hatred. More than enough blood had been shed. Well, that would be big on her if that was the case. Craft essence, it's only a paper moon, has been sent to the box. Okay. And now it is a D. As it keeps floating around. That's Japan. Extra 2 class has been unlocked. Alter Ego as well. Ordeal Call 2 is going to be in Japan. Cool. Let's take a look at this. It's only a paper moon. Oh, is that that's cute. You're sleeping in the field. That's not a bad one. I'm glad to adventure with you. It was a pleasant dream. That time was a miracle for me, who should not have existed in the first place. That's right. If I had to choose something important to me, the moment would eclipse all others. Now this warmth and sensation. I've always wanted this. This is a painting of a dreamscape. It shows an image of a world where individuals who were split apart managed to carry out the purpose that was born deep within their hearts, rather than acting in accordance with someone else's ideas and written as code. As you imagine as you nap. Gentle, melodic sighs coming from the girl's quiet breathing. It's cute, I guess. Yeah, I figured it'd be one in each of these things. Alter ego of yearning, huh? Alright, well, that's something for me to do in the next few days, I
8 月といえ
guess.
ばドイツでバイロイト音楽祭が開催される頃ですね。世界最高峰とも言われる
Three more of those. Yeah, alright, so that was Paper Moon. Longer than I intended to finish it up, but a lot of it was talking stuff, so... Pretty good stuff, though. Pretty good stuff. Alright, so... That's going to be it now. For now. Alrighty, guys. This really did take longer than I expected. It is almost midnight, and I have to fucking work tomorrow. Didn't really plan this out well, but then again, none really went well, planned-wise anyway. Alright, next time I'll be streaming will be Tuesday. My schedule seems to be the same, so hooray. Also, excuse me. So, on that note, Tuesday I'll probably be sleeping in the mornings as usual, just because that's how with my fucking double bullshit works. We'll be working on Total War sometime in the afternoon, probably after dinner. We'll see what the fuck happens, though. Wednesday morning, now that we're done with Fate Go and the Paper Moon stuff. I'm thinking I'm thinking maybe Counterside for those days for a little bit at least. I have been slacking on like the story content stuff for Counterside. So it could be a good excuse to pick that up again. And then possibly... Nah, actually, I'm kind of committed now. We'll continue working on Beat Cop. I'll save. We'll pick up Assassin's Creed Odyssey when the weather starts normally getting colder-ish again. So, I don't know, maybe in a month. As for Thursday, assuming I don't sleep in, we'll be working on Swtor. Whether that's in the morning or the afternoon, depending on when I get the groove to start writing, feel like writing. We'll see what happens. Plan on it being in the mornings, but it is what it is. Anywho, that is the state of things on my end. Thanks for coming, everyone. Saying hello, at least. I do appreciate it. So have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn times you guys are in. And we'll see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We'll see you later.